Explain this.
It's an umbrella.
Is that all it is?
Well, it's not going to make a good parasol.
This reminds me of 1970. Captain Jim Lovell took a 5-day journey around the goddamn moon. Nearly everything that could go wrong did. The oxygen tank blew out. The air went out. The heat, the power, the water. Everybody on that flight could have died nearly 100 times over. But Captain James Lovell brought that spaceship back to Earth safe and sound and got rescued on April 17th.
The umbrella reminds you of that.
A few decades later, Captain Richard Phillips went on a journey through the Indian Ocean. Things didn't turn out well for him either. Got hijacked by pirates. But he and his crew got rescued on April 17th.
Okay.
Whoop-dee-doo. 2 captains, 2 ships. Both take perilous journeys for 5 days and get rescued on April 17th. Now, what are the odds that both of those captains end up being played by Tom Hanks?
I don't get it. Is this related to the umbrella?
Do you think Tom Hanks conspired to document the tales of every captain who went on a perilous 5-day journey and was rescued on April 17th?
I am so confused.
Answer the question!
It's a coincidence.
Good. Now we're on the same page. See, some detectives don't believe in coincidences, but I'm a reasonable man. I believe that sometimes coincidences are coincidences. Maybe Tom Hanks just plays a lot of captains. It's a law of averages. I don't jump to conclusions.
It's a very common umbrella. They sell it at every convenience store in the country.
Coincidence. But sometimes new facts come to light and it gets my head swimming.
What came to light?
Tom Hanks is shooting a movie now. It's called The News of the World. He plays Captain Jefferson Kyle Kidd, a man who takes a perilous journey across America during the last week after the Civil War.
What did you find on that umbrella? Fingerprints?
See, the Civil War ended on April 9th. Let's say Tom Hanks leaves the next morning. He got to get a good night's rest. And then he travels for a week. So the perilous journey ends on... Let's do the math.
I must have left the umbrella in the basket outside the store. If someone had the same one, it would be easy to accidentally...
Let's do the math!
April 17th.
April goddamn 17th! This isn't even a true story. What is Tom Hanks doing now? Making up captains to fit this sick game of his?
Just ask me what you want to ask.
I am asking you. Is this some kind of sick game for Tom Hanks? Is it some kind of fetish?
Yes.
Another coincidence. You see how reasonable I am? See, I don't use coincidences against other people unless they give me a compelling reason to do so.
What compelling evidence do you have against me? The other detective came in here earlier and brought up no evidence. It was just a neighbor who overheard an argument. It's nothing.
It's just another coincidence, is it?
Oh. Okay. I get where you think you're going with this. You said someone kept yelling, "It's yours. It's yours." He said it stuck with him because usually in a robbery you hear, "It's mine, it's mine." But I saw your timeline. The screams came after the murder took place, so it wasn't an argument with the victim. So I see what you're doing here. You think it was two killers arguing over something that was left behind. So is that where you get your second umbrella theory from? Is that all you got? And that woman you brought me in with? I don't know who that is. God. Let me guess. Kiki says she knew me. She's lying.
Kiki. Kiki says hi.
I must have heard someone say her name out in the holding area.
I've talked a lot with Kiki. Kiki knows lots of things.
What does Kiki know?
Kiki can name more Tom Hanks captains than me.
Okay, sure, you talked a lot with Kiki. What proof do you have that anything she says is true? What, some umbrella?
Captain Sully Sullenberg!
What did she say?
Captain John H. Miller, the United States Army Rangers.
Okay, I get it. Kiki's good at naming names.
Shrimp boat captain. I forgot that one, but Kiki remembered.
She tried to pin it on me, didn't she?
Paul Edgecombe, captain of the guards at Shawshank Prison.
What did she tell you?
No. That's Green Mile. I got my prisons mixed up. I guess I'm not as experienced with prisons as you're about to be.
I'm not gonna take the fall for this one. I saw her pull the trigger. I was there.
You were there? Maurice Myrick's. You're under arrest for accessory to the murder of Kenneth May.
No! It was her. She bought the umbrellas. She insisted that it was my umbrella that was left behind, but I'm sure it was hers. I remember putting mine next to the door. We were looking everywhere for that thing. Where did you find it?
I didn't find an umbrella at the crime scene.
What?
I never mentioned a second umbrella. We had no evidence, like at all. I mean, we had nothing. And they were about to let you go.
And what was all of that about coincidences?
That's just the way I interrogate. I slowly put the evidence on the table, and then I tell that Tom Hanks story, and people just start confessing. It's weird, I know, but...
Fuck you, detective.
Oh, hey. I'm not a detective. I'm a captain.